Hello, welcome to Sound and Fury Book Reviews. As usual, I'm Tina. Today I'm doing a book review of A Plagued Sea by Kim Bo-young. This is a book from Tor Nightfire. It's coming out August 11th, 2026. It's a horror translation. I received this art from NetGalley in exchange for a fair review. A fun novella that could be expanded, A Plagued Sea is an infection story that leans into the eldritch. What's it about? While waiting for a train to Haewon, an isolated Korean seaside village, bodyguard Moo-young gets a disaster alert on her phone. TVs throughout the station report breaking news of a massive earthquake on the eastern coast. Despite the danger, Moo-young boards the train with her niece. She'd rather face the earthquake than leave the girl in her mother's care. That choice haunts her for the rest of her life. 3 years later, Haewon Village is a home to horrors. The earthquake unleashed an ancient plague that transforms its victims into fishy monsters, and the government's lockdown has cut off any hope for help. Moo-young's niece is dead, and all that's left for her is to hunt villagers who break isolation. When an officious bureaucrat from Seoul arrives in the village, he stirs up even deeper trouble. Will Moo-young survive? Does she even deserve to? So this book is a retelling of The Shadow over Innsmouth, which I read years ago and cannot remember. My bad. The story has two really strong things going for it: the setting and the ambiance. It's very moody, with lots of descriptions of the town that is as bedraggled and infected as its residents. You can just picture everything coated with a dark veneer, like the sun never shines here. This tone pervades even from the first few pages before they're even in the village. And the way the townspeople, both the actively infected and the kind of resistant, share the sort of weariness helps with the tone as well. Everyone's just done with the situation. And they're done with being turned into fish people too. The story is interesting and moves at a good clip. It's quite short, but a lot happens. In fact, almost too much happens in my opinion. Parts I wanted more focus on felt skipped over, where instead there was a lot of Moo-young kind of wandering around in alleys. This is another novella where I want it to be a little bit longer. If we got to know the townspeople a bit more, a certain shift in the story would have worked better for me. And someone who ends up being a villain turns bad almost too quickly. It would have been more impactful for me if it took a little bit longer to develop. It felt like the book was trying to bring up themes about pandemic isolation, race, and class, but the plot moved a bit too fast, kind of to make space for that, really. I just think the book could have taken a couple breathers, like just slow down a little bit, giving us a little bit more of a broadening of the characters and things like that. Related to that, I could have gotten to know Moo-young a lot more too. We know nothing about her from before the isolation, so her connection to another character wasn't as hard-hitting as it could have been. I really liked how tough she was. I thought that was really cool, but I can't tell you much about her other than the fact that she's kind of a badass. I did like the idea of the story featuring an insider of the community, not some outsider doing research on the community. That twist was really great because normally you get like a researcher or somebody coming into some place, or an outsider coming in and having to learn the situation as it happens, things like the Wicker Man, things like that, right? But in this case, Moo-young knows what's going on. She's just trying to contain it. She also doesn't really know what's going on in the sense of why it's going on. We kind of learn that in a sense. Tied to that, I was fine with the open-ended ending. It is very open-ended, but I'm not really a cosmic horror fan. In fact, it's one of my kind of least liked kind of horror. So I was sort of meh about the ending. I just feel like cosmic horror sometimes can't make up its mind about what is scary. So it just says, you figure it out. This is a subgenre thing, not a particular story. And yes, I know that's a hot take. But yeah, cosmic horror for me, I find it just kind of falls flat. I'm always just like, oh, okay. Oh, it's an inexplicable thing. I can't understand it. Okay. I really did like the adaptations the town people went through. Very fun, very tied to the moodiness. This is one of those rare books where I think film might actually have been more impactful. I'd watched this as a movie, and it makes sense why that movie director, the one that directed Parasite, I can't remember his name, why he likes this book, because I think he could totally see making this into a film. And I kind of hope he does. I would 100% watch that. I loved Parasite. Anyway, I did enjoy this book. I thought it was fun. It was a great quick little read, very like moody and atmospheric. So if you're totally into that, I think you should check it out. I enjoyed it. I give it 4 stars. Yeah. So thanks for checking out this review. And thank you so much to Tor Nightfire for the e-arc and NetGalley for the platform with which I obtained it. Oh my God, I need more coffee. Thanks.